5 people, including a baby, have been killed in a major accident on the N1 in the Karoo. And the Limpopo ANC elective conference has come out in support of the Protection of Information Bill. Ambosisiwa Khatebe with the latest news update. 5 people, including a baby, have been killed in a major accident on the N1 in the Karoo. Western Cape traffic authorities say a minibus taxi and a car collided head-on on the notorious stretch between Laingsburg and Prince Albert Road. 17 occupants of the minibus taxi were seriously injured and admitted to nearby hospitals. An accident on the same part of the N1 last month claimed 20 lives. The Road Traffic Management Corporation said yesterday that a total of 710 people had died on South Africa's roads in 592 fatal accidents since the start of the holiday season. President Jacob Zuma has urged motorists not to drive under the influence over the festive period. Zuma has a road and crime awareness campaign at KwaMaphumulo on the KwaZulu-Natal North Coast. He says people must respect traffic laws.
It is a fact that the influence of liquor has a lot to do in terms of raising the level of the accidents on the road. And there's been a campaign to tell people they must not drink and drive. So that was the message, that if you know that you are going to drive, respect the law.
For more on the road and crime awareness campaign, go to option 7. COSATU's gearing for a series of bruising confrontations with government and the private sector early in the new year. The Labour Federation's General Secretary, Zwelinzima Vavi, says 2 strikes will be held in the first 3 months of the year. COSATU says it will be fighting for improved wages, better working conditions, access to housing, land, education and health care. Senior political journalist NewsBreak7am reports.
COSATU plans to start the year on the offensive against corruption, launching its long-awaited agency Corruption Watch. Workers will take to the streets towards the end of February, early March, against labour brokers. Then again on the 7th of March, against Gauteng's highway tolling system, coupled with what Vavi calls a defiance campaign, in which drivers are encouraged not to pay for using the roads.
They will have to fill up the prison with people and leave criminals wandering in the streets.
COSATU is also worried that Eskom's 26% tariff increase due in April next year will hit the economy hard, stunting job creation. NewsBreak7am, SABC News, Johannesburg.
And lastly, the Limpopo ANC elective conference has come out in support of the Protection of Information Bill. Re-elected chairperson Castle Matale says the bill won't be used to cover up corruption and maladministration and curb media freedom. The bill has seen fierce opposition from civil society and media practitioners. It's now before the National Council of Provinces after it was approved by the National Assembly. Matale says government needs to protect confidential information.
We can't be blackmailed into being an irresponsible organization and state and not have things that are confidential and in the interest of our country and the region. Every state that takes itself serious, including those which claim to be the most transparent, has legislations that permits classification of certain information.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak, option 1.